There are storms you can see and storms you can feel. And then there's the one you have to survive. This is Onyx Storm, the third book in Rebecca Yarros' Empyrean series. A world where dragons bond with riders, power corrupts the brave, and love becomes both weapon and salvation. 1. The calm before the tempest. At Basgiath War College, the sky never truly sleeps. Violet Sorrengail, once the fragile, underestimated daughter of a general, now stands among the most feared riders in the realm. She has faced war, betrayal, and heartbreak, but the world beyond the walls of Basgiath is darker than she ever imagined. The Venin, creatures who drain magic from the earth itself, are rising again. And among them stands a name she knows too well. Xaden Ryerson, the man she loves, now changed by the darkness he swore to destroy. As the winds shift and alliances fracture, Violet must decide whether love can survive corruption, or whether the person she once trusted is now the greatest threat of all. 2. Shadows and Secrets. Violet's dragons, Tarn, the storm-black beast with thunder in his wings, and Andarna, the golden dragon of dreams, feel the change before she does. The magic around them grows thin. The wards that once protected their world flicker like dying stars. And the whispers in Basgiath speak of betrayal from within. When the council orders Violet to hunt the Venin, she refuses. Not because she fears them, but because she knows that among them, there may still be light left in Xaden. So she breaks orders, defies command, and sets off on a forbidden mission to find him and perhaps to save him. The journey takes her through storm-wrecked islands, cursed skies, and ruins where magic bleeds into shadow. Each night, she feels him, a presence in her bond, a heartbeat that isn't her own. And each day, she questions whether she's following love or walking straight into ruin. 3. The Onyx War. When Violet finds Xaden, he's not the same man she once loved. His eyes burn with the onyx light of the Venin. His veins shimmer with shadow fire. But beneath the darkness, she still feels the echo. The man who once fought beside her, who taught her to fly, who swore he'd never let her fall. Their reunion is not soft. It's war. Every word between them carries years of love, guilt, and fury. Violet demands to know the truth. Did he choose this darkness? And Xaden answers, with the quiet pain of someone who's already lost himself. Sometimes, the only way to protect what you love is to become the monster they fear. Together, they uncover the real enemy. Not just the Venin, but the Empire itself. The leaders of Navarre have known for centuries that the wards were failing, that the magic was dying. And instead of saving their people, they chose silence. Now, the storm they ignored has come for them all. 4. Fire and Storm. When the first lightning strikes, the world burns. The Venin march on the capital, and the skies fill with dragons, gold, crimson, obsidian, screaming through clouds of fire. Violet rides into the chaos, her body marked with scars, her heart split between duty and love. The storm itself answers her call. Tarn roars, summoning thunder, while Andarna bends time, slowing every drop of rain, every spark of lightning as Violet strikes. Xaden fights beside her, his shadow fire tearing through the Venin ranks. But the more he uses it, the closer he comes to losing what little humanity remains. Violet sees it, the glow fading from his eyes, the darkness creeping deeper. And in the heart of battle, she makes the hardest choice. To save the world, she may have to destroy the man she loves. 5. The Choice. After the battle, silence. The city lies in ashes. Dragons circle above the smoke like ghosts guarding their dead. Violet kneels beside Xaden, torn between hope and despair. He breathes, but barely, half Venin, half human, suspended between two worlds. And she whispers a vow. If love can turn to shadow, then I'll learn to love the dark. She carries him away as dawn rises, light breaking through storm clouds, revealing the cost of survival. The war is far from over, but something inside her has changed. She's no longer the fragile cadet who entered Basgiath. She's a rider forged in fire, born from storm, and tempered by loss. 6. The meaning behind the storm. Onyx Storm isn't just fantasy. It's a mirror. It speaks to anyone who's ever loved someone they couldn't save, anyone who's fought battles no one else could see, and anyone who's learned that courage isn't the absence of fear, it's flying through it. Violet's journey reminds us that power isn't given, it's claimed. That love isn't perfect, it's chosen again and again, even when it hurts. And that sometimes, to rebuild the world, you first have to let it burn. 7. The dawn after. As the final page turns, the storm fades, but the echoes remain. Violet stands at the edge of the cliffs, her dragons beside her, watching lightning break the horizon. There's peace, but it's fragile, the kind that comes only after chaos. She doesn't know what the next chapter holds. Neither do we. But one thing is certain. Storms don't end the story. They reveal the truth beneath it. Pause. Gentle fade out. This was Onyx Storm, a story of dragons, power, and the price of love. You've been listening to one chapter. Until next time, keep reading, keep feeling, and never stop flying toward the storm.